Oh, it's spicy. It's spicy.
Pretty good.
Why is it spicy?
Why did I just eat a cucumber?
Oh,
It's,
God.
dill.
Dill.
I'm a mess right now. My hat's on crooked. My...
Dill pickle.
Yeah, it doesn't taste spicy. It tastes like pickles.
You don't like them?
It's okay.
Bro, dick pickle, dill pickle,
Dick pickle.
dill pickle chips are goated. Those are actually really good. I feel like a fucking filthy animal when I eat them, but every time I eat them, I'm like, these are the best flavor chips.
Very addicting.
It's gonna be Neil the
You're
whole
going
show.
to be hearing me.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Let me get another.
Yeah, get in there.
Get another spicy Chex.
I can edit this out. So it's
This
not a big
episode is brought to you by Spicy Chex Mix.
deal. Nice. We're
Excellent.
recording. Everything is functioning as planned. God, my brain is on. You gonna go after that?
She's like, nah, bro. There's food nearby.
Part of the team. My brain has been operating on like, if I'm typically like 8 cylinders, I got like 1.5 right now. All week. I had
Yes, sir.
I had an insane weekend last weekend, which I apologize to those listening. If you were missing an episode and you missed our voices this week, we took a week off. Sorry, folks. It happened. I wasn't happy about it. But I had a wedding last weekend, and dude, like I signed myself up for like such a torturous journey. And I do this every time because I'm like, I just want to get as much done as I can here. And I'm like, well, that means, all right, I'll red eye it and just like forget about any health concern whatsoever, and then get back and just question reality for like 3 or 4 days. And I did a red eye from LA to Cleveland. Got there, had to wait 2 hours for the car rental place to open up because they were late.
No.
Yeah, and I had to use Hertz. None of the other places had like a car available, so I was just like, "Fuck me." All right, well, I'll just sit here. And I had just enough coffee to be energized to the point where I got in the car. And then I'm like, dude, I just blasted music. I'm just like, like, stay awake. I'm like driving all the way to my dad's place. I get to my dad's like, hey, your sister's coming over with the kids in an hour. And I'm just like, holy fucking shit. And I got to be happy about that. You know what I mean? I'm so happy to see them. So I'm like, all right. So I lay in bed for like 30 minutes, like sleep paralysis demons all around me. I like wake up and just like get in the shower, chill with the kids all day, or like most of the day, hang out with dad till like midnight, 1 a.m. Super fun time. Would not change a thing. Next morning, same kind of thing. Just go to my mom's. Next morning, drive from Cleveland at 7 a.m. to Cincinnati. 2 points on this drive. I'm like stopping at rest stops and just like trying to sleep in my car. Like people are like walking by, just see me like mouth wide open in the window. Like, and then I get to Cincy, go to the wedding. Next morning, flight out. I have to be at the airport at 5:30. Wedding goes till like midnight. You know, I have to go to bed at like 1 a.m. And finally cruise home, get home. And like since then, I haven't been right. Like it's insane.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Sprinkled intermixtures of beverage.
Yeah, all
lots
that
and lots of beverage.
All that while like I'm like, we got to get a show plan. We got to get a show plan. And thank you, Neil, for like doing that. But yeah, dude, we got a show. We're gonna put an advertisement in this. I'm gonna solicit your services for. Yeah, like I want you to do that old timey voice.
You want a show, eh?
Yeah, to interrupt this, pardon this interruption to this, whatever, like, you know, something like that. I'm going to put it as an ad on the episode, but
Okay.
I still want to say it. So, like, yeah, we're playing June 12th, 7:40 at the Virgil in Silverlake, which is really fucking cool.
It is.
It's a cool venue, yeah.
Yeah, really cool venue. A lot of cool reasons. A lot of reasons why it's a cool venue. Dave Chappelle used to do pop-ins there all the time.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. And we saw Alec Morris play there, and it looked like a pretty good-sized stage. Like, it's not... Like, we played on 2 really small stages the last 2 times we played.
They don't have a guitar amp.
Use your mic if you can, because no one can...
They just don't have a guitar amp.
Oh, I mean, dude, yeah, we got
fine.
the best amps. Except for Fra. We'll have to get...
Fra has a great amp.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants to bring it. Oh, he will. Never mind. No big deal.
He's a guitar player, bro.
Yeah.
Good job.
Like, he's used to bringing his amp everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be pretty sick, and we're doing no tracks. And for those listening, that means like there's going to be nothing coming out of the sound system that we're playing to. It's just us making all the noise.
Honestly, I have to say, I'm like really pumped for that. It takes so much weight off our shoulders, I feel like, because every show we've done so far, the part I've been most stressed about is making sure everything works with the tracks.
Dude, yeah.
That's always what it comes down to. That's what I'm stressed about.
The
so
synchrony,
this one,
the required synchrony.
exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just feel mad
I
chill about
can't
this
wait
one.
to look at Flo mid-show, give him a nod.
Yeah.
Boom. We'll just get something.
We'll have more interaction.
Yeah. More free. I can hear myself sing. For
We can
fuck's
like
sake.
turn our necks more than like 30
Yeah, yeah,
degrees
yeah.
because we don't have in-ears choking us.
Dude, we don't have like a spider web of wires between all 5 of us. Like on the. It's gonna be amazing. I'm super excited.
I'm pumped.
God damn, this cat! Get out of here. But yeah, that I'm excited about. I'm excited to like hear our voice through monitors. I think it'll help so much for singing.
Yeah.
Because hearing your voice in your in-ears, I mean, people get really good at it, and I know like we'll probably have to at some point. But like, I always struggle so much with not being able to like. Something about like being in a closed room and singing kind of thing. Like
Takes you out the moment.
Yeah, headphones are pretty easy. Like these guys, like singing in studio.
Yeah, for
But
me,
not-
even this is weird. Like today, I was recording vocals.
That's
I was
awesome.
Like, God damn, bro. Like I have to pop one out, otherwise it's like,
Too much.
yeah, I don't know. It is a strange thing because theoretically you should hear yourself better and like more defined.
Did you have any reverb on it on the track you're recording into? That helps a ton. If you put like a small amount of reverb and compression, it makes it
agree.
feel like you're in the room, like you shaking your head. No,
Karaoke bar.
I mean for me it's helped.
You do it fully dry?
Yeah.
No verb when you're recording?
No. Otherwise, I just feel like I'm good. You know.
Oh yeah,
I have to get
understand.
I have to
I
get
understand
reality
that.
checked, bro. It like
Yeah.
no. There's no lying. No lying. No lying, bro. I want to know if I'm dog shit or if I'm like okay.
You're okay.
You know what I mean?
I had a guitar player friend who had that same mentality at Berkeley. He was fantastic, but he seldom used pedals or distortion.
Yeah.
And his whole motto was like, because I need to make sure I sound good clean. Then when I put that shit on, I sound
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah.
Huh.
I honestly I agree with that. I think it's
It's good for practice, but for like creative decisions, I didn't really see this mentality as much. But from a technical
yeah.
standpoint, I was like, yeah.
I love like I will say this: there's nothing worse than recording a really good take with too much distortion, and then you don't want as much distortion later. You're like, fuck. I wish I could have.
if you recorded it great one day, you can record it great another day.
True. But you know, like you're like in the mixing portion, and you're like, oh damn.
I'm not trying to make it too nerdy here, but how have you probably have used the RXD distortion plugin, right? Is that
Yeah.
I've never really messed with it. Does that actually do shit?
I think it's okay for like de-clipping stuff. If something like hard clipped and you want to get that sound out, but like taking off the overdrive, I've never tried it. I'm
Gotcha.
really not sure how that would work,
Right?
honestly.
I don't see how it's possible.
I mean, I guess theoretically, if the software could like recognize the fundamental pitch and the natural harmonics of the instrument and get rid of the harmonics that
Oh, Jesus.
saturation added, I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah.
But it would. Yeah, that
Seems
seems
too
like
good to be
such a
true.
daunting task
Yeah.
compared to like plugging your guitar back in and doing a great
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
take
yeah,
again. Like, it's
Dude,
like,
I've been having such a fun time going to the studio and
this
like-
shit is dialed in.
playing over our tracks and stuff. Like finding the right distortion and everything with the pedals I want to use. Although I'm really torn right now between using like the traditional, like the Clon and the little metal pedal I have for distortion. Like, and because of we're gonna have so much more freedom without tracks. That's the AC.
I thought a truck just entered the rooftop. I was like, whoa, how did you get here?
But like,
Flying truck.
I really want to. I wish I could.
Bro, I know exactly what pedal you need.
The digital like.
No. Bro, it's like the best pedal that you can get for what you want to do in music.
All right.
Like 100%.
Well, tell me
100%.
now. I can't.
Well, I
wait.
need to re-find the name.
Is
Because
it-
I know how to find it, but I don't remember the exact name. But you know this company, JHS Pedals?
Yeah,
Oh, bro. Amazing company.
I've seen them on Instagram.
They have this pedal that emulates all the rat distortions in history. It's like 9 of them, and it's amazing.
Is it
I-
just distortion? Like,
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's can go from like just a simple boost to overdrive to distortion to like fuzz,
yeah,
which are like the 4 like
Yeah.
classic types of distortion, I guess.
yeah. That'd be really nice to have.
And it's honestly, bro, I'm sure you can find it for like under $200 used. And I think for your sound, I've been like studying a little bit, I think that's honestly like the pedal for
Let's
you.
pick it up. Let's get it
Yeah.
before the show because
Yeah.
that would be really fun to have something that's simple. Because we usually like I want like 2 or 3 different distortion settings that I can just swap between quickly without knobbing.
Yeah,
I don't want to be
exactly.
knobbing on stage, getting down and knobbing,
No,
twisting knobs. I don't want to be doing that because I'll fuck it up. But like what I was thinking was because my favorite setup right now in Tone Hub, and sorry folks, this is just part of the conversation. But like I've been noticing I find like great distortion settings, but then I'll throw like a compressor pedal on there, an EQ pedal, and I will get like the exact fucking thing I want. And I'm just like, I really want that setup. But then I was like, well, the smartest thing to do for me, I think, is find each perfect one for each song, and then just use a digital like pedal that I can just emulate those, and just have like channel sets for each song, and I can just swap between that versus the distortion in like say In the Stars. Or Other Worlds is the most challenging one. Like, I need to really shape that because it's recorded acoustically, and I think live, if it's too distorted, it sounds funny or, like, overdone. If it sounds too clean, it's, like, too clangy. Like, it doesn't sit and create, like, that soft layer that I want. And so being able to have that dynamic control without stressing about it is what I'm really looking for. Even if it's, like, using a digital pedal into the Fender. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by digital pedal?
Like, you know that like Line 6 will have pedals or
yeah, okay.
like there's really good ones out there. Fra has that amazing like little like head almost.
Oh, the camper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
like the ideal, but I want it to be like in front of me and I have like 8 or like 4 to 8 channels I can just like and use like phasers and have it all set. Like something real, the intro, I want that to sound exactly like how we do it in the album, things like that.
We should just get like a Line 6. I forgot the exact name, but there's like a Line 6 one. There's like a one that's called Quad Cortex.
Yeah.
Quad Cortex.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
a multi-effect.
Yeah,
thing.
I want to test them out over the next couple days because like that would be super ideal to just figure that out quickly and then just have that running. I just take that everywhere. I don't have to worry about anything else.
Yeah. That's
So we'll
another
see.
option, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm super pumped for the show. Do you see the flyer I made? I know
Yeah,
you
the
saw
flyer's
it.
Very
sick.
cool.
Do you like
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Very
like the
nice.
album cover, but different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was
Yeah.
over to
Same
ask.
vibe,
I haven't seen it. What is it?
Oh, let me
exactly?
show you real quick.
Describe it, or give me a
It's
demo.
amazing, actually. I mean, it's like a UFO and like the colors are.
Sucking up the name.
Yeah.
Right.
It's sucking up the live. Here. Pardon.
It's just Canva again, right?
Where is
Oh.
it?
No, actually,
all right.
I don't want
No
to
way.
reveal how I made it.
I like it. I like it. That's
you don't
cool.
want to reveal?
I don't really care. I used AI 100% to make this one. Not on Canva, though.
Not Canva?
I literally used ChatGPT.
Were you polite
Really?
this time?
Yeah,
That's ChatGPT.
Yeah, I
Damn.
think... What did
I
I
didn't think it looked that good.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It was, like, unreal. It
I
took
assumed
me-
that was Canva again.
No, it took me, like, 45 minutes of just,
Not
like,
bad.
fucking with it. But
Yeah,
it was,
sure.
like... It was pretty sweet. Didn't say thank you once, by the way.
How to save the planet. Yeah. Good man.
Your moves is so funny.
I will be prompt and not
I get
polite.
the ads for that now too. I get ads saying like every time you thank ChatGPT, you're wasting fresh water.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like, okay.
Well, I guess, I mean, it is like, it's kind of
Yeah,
like
it's using
recycling.
resources,
You know,
yeah.
it's like a simple step that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything helps.
It's not human, you know. I've been
Yeah,
rude to it.
Don't be nice to it.
But don't
Or
be
you
rude.
can
That
just
also
say-
costs money. Just say as little as you can. Like no unnecessary banter.
I mean, you can also just say thanks at the end of your message if you still want to say thanks.
That's the point, though.
I think every letter counts.
What we want to do...
Really?
Yeah.
That's what
you could
it
always just
sounds
say
like.
for the last iteration, thank you in advance.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like at the end of your message, you just say thank you. You know?
Wait.
It's by message.
Unless it sucks, then
Just
I
make
do
your
not
username
thank
thanks. So it knows forever.
you. Please and thank you every time.
Yeah, that's your username.
What a great idea. Please and thank you every
Actually,
time.
Mike, you had the quickest like run up on ChatGPT of anyone I know. I think because like you weren't using it at all, and then when you were in your job search, you were like,
God, yeah.
you were you were in a relationship with this thing.
I was.
What did it
For
call? What did you
resume?
call it?
Oh, I just I asked it about like a good symbol of like all-encompassing knowledge or all-encompassing like scope of power, and it came up with Aegis, which is cool. It's like this mythological like I don't remember if it's Greek or it's Roman, but yeah, it's like this omniscience entity. Yeah, I gotta go.
I don't
Aegis?
think it's Greece.
Aegis, yeah, and that's what I named it. That's what I refer to it
But
as.
his conversations were so funny. You were like, yes, thank you, great. Like,
Yep. Because it helped.
no, I loved it. I think that's like a great way to use it. And I don't know, the whole thing might be a psyop, like with the processing
God.
power of thank you. You know what I mean? But
Who
at the same
knows?
time, like, who knows? Those things are weird. It's like I just treat it like a computer.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think I've noticed the human element in us, like the reason we want to say thank you and stuff, is because when it's on the right track, we want to be like, yes, yes, yes. Like, don't
Like
fuck it up.
encouraging it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
keep going down that path. That's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah, but dude, for this Virgil show, I'm gonna text everyone I know. Be like,
Likewise.
come, please come, because like Tom's gonna come film it, which is sick. And it's
Desando.
not that big of a room. Oh, dude, Andrew Mosaic Coyote, sweetest guy in fucking
He's such
earth.
a nice guy. Yeah.
Dude, he
I like
invited
him
me
a
to go
lot.
play soccer this morning.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't go, but I was like, wow, I'd love to go play soccer in the
Yeah.
mornings. Every Saturday, apparently they do it at 10 a.m.
Oh hell yeah.
So if you want to come next
Is
weekend,
it at this park right there?
no, I'm not gonna say where it's at, but like it's
Oh.
at a different one.
Wha-
Just in case people listening, I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Those stalkers are real, okay?
not
sorry,
not at
bro.
this point.
I'm not used to being famous, man. Sorry.
It's just one of the simple things. Like, I definitely don't want to give away where I'm going to be at 10 a.m. on Saturday.
that. I
If someone
get that.
decides, ex-girlfriends, whatever, they want to come after me. But like, yeah. So he said he's going to come and take pictures too, which is
That's
super
sick.
cool. Yeah, they're playing a really cool thing on Tuesday. I'm going to go. It's We Found New Music. It's like kind of like an Instagram or radio thing. They get to play like 5 songs. It's just like it's at
Hotel Ziggy.
yeah, exactly. Have you played that?
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's a nice room.
Yeah, and that's another place I would really like to see you guys do at some point.
We will.
It seems like a cool venue.
Yeah,
Hotel
yeah,
Ziggy
yeah.
is cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get the trains in motion. We got a show. dude.
All
Yeah.
aboard.
Dude, yeah, so we have the June 12th show. It's in like 3 weeks, basically, a little less. And then we have mid-July. We're shooting for, I think, the 12th, right? Again? Because
Okay.
your folks are going to be in town? Yeah, with that munch. There we go.
Crunch of approval.
I don't think Warren could do the 12th in July.
Oh,
We were
then it was the
thinking
11th. Yeah, the 11th. Yeah,
7-Eleven.
Yeah, super cool.
7-Eleven.
Yes.
Free slushies. I missed
We
it
should
last
do
year.
that, honestly.
I missed
That would
it
be a
last
fun
year.
promo.
And that's not in a determined location yet, right? There's no venue yet.
Not yet.
I want to do El Cid, but
Okay.
That booking agent doesn't have it anymore.
yeah, we have to find
Apparently.
out how to talk to them.
You know?
And the plan is to do some of your newer stuff, right? The stuff that's not released yet.
Yeah, so, I mean, we have 45 minutes, I think, Neil?
At this coming show,
Yeah.
40. On the
Okay,
dot.
so like maybe
7.
we
I
played.
think we could fit 7.
We could fit 8.
Yeah, probably.
Bold.
I would say 7.
Well, the last show we had 30 minutes and we did 7, and we
Yeah,
did
but-
exactly 30 minutes.
Yeah, but it was with tracks, and we didn't speak at all in between tours.
I spoke. I gave a good little follow your dreams. Come on, dude.
We could.
Okay. I mean, I get it. We can do 8. I
You
mean,
think they'll
doesn't
give
matter.
us an encore?
Depends if you guys are good or not.
Dude,
Yeah.
Plan an encore.
we got. Yeah, we'll practice one. We can just play Wonder. Wonder's such an easy song to learn.
Yeah.
And we just have to sing it. That's all. The singing is that song is the hardest part.
But I think we should do like we are celestial beings. Like
You wanna
Oh,
do
the opening?
I think we
That
should
would
I
be
do
would
it.
cool.
love if you guys
Yeah.
did that. Yes, absolutely. You need to do
That's
that.
one of the most popular songs. So we just got,
It's third,
as of
right?
today, I think they started putting us on release radar and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
So like mixes, day mix, something else like the Spotify stuff.
Oh, cool.
And that song, We're Not Alone, gets like pretty good streams, like, which is so funny because literally when we made that song, Neil and I were like, yeah, dude, we'll just make some bullshit just to claim the name. And it turned into this amazing like experience. And just, dude, we can't make a bad song, dude. Just goes to show.
It's true. Even when we're trying, the more we try to make it bad, the better it is.
We were like so sober, but it sounds like we were on drugs. Like the way we would
Yeah,
talk.
it's such a psychedelic experience.
Like, but the descriptions we were giving each other, it's like, yeah, like a robot like comes on the beach and
Exactly.
you're in serum or getting samply things. and,
flange that, man. Flange it.
that was so fun.
Water.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, the most frustrating thing to me is time, man. Like I love how creative we are as like tooting our own horn. But like, dude, even the other day when the 3 of us were in there and you just set up that like the most godlike pedal of all time.
Oh my
Beautiful
God.
guitar
Oh,
tone.
yeah.
This is a crazy pedal.
That chord progression.
Oh my
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
like,
fun as well.
I just wish I could do that every day, man. Like, but it's like now that we're not recording or not mixing and stuff, we just see each other less in studio. We
Right.
could change it, but like the
I
past,
think we should.
yeah. Also, my perspective on life is like if I do 3 days that aren't routine, I'm like I'm fucking everything up. I'm like, oh my God.
I like a routine as well.
Yeah, I always want to be like.
It's also good to fuck it up.
It is. That's what I
Necessary.
noticed. Yeah.
Batches. You batch it together.
Exactly, it's
Batch a good
balance.
routine together. Get off a little bit, like you did, going to Paris. We talked about this literally before we started the podcast.
That's why I'm laughing, because we had this exact conversation
Yep.
But even on
right
like
before.
a smaller scale, it's good to do that.
Micro batching.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be like
Yeah,
a
man,
big
I've
thing
been
every time. Like be on a
micro-batching.
crazy routine for 8 months and then
Yeah.
take a 2
With like
month
the
hiatus.
cockiest face. Yeah, man, I've been micro batching. What about you, man? What have you been up to?
What is his name? Gary V.
Yeah.
It's like Gary V technique. Have you tried micro batching?
I fucking love microbatching. He's like, I say fuck because I like to swear a lot, so fuck. It's just like, all right, dude. Like, I get it, bud. You're intense. And then Ellie's like, I bought a Gary Vee course. I'm like, no.
Why did you do that? And the best part is it's recurring weekly for a year.
Baby,
10
I
years.
forgot it was, I didn't realize I was paying for it still. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Nah, I don't give her enough credit.
Bro, my debit card got hacked. Sidetracking.
Bummer.
Welcome to the club.
Motherfuckers ordered like $1,200 on Amazon.
What'd they
Shit.
buy?
I mean, I cannot know. It's not on my
Yeah.
fucking Amazon, bro.
Did you get it back? The money?
Yeah.
It was probably
like-
Amazon. Like,
like
they were
what-
fucking you back
No.
after.
What? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Me and Jeff love each other.
Yeah, you guys are.
We go golfing every 2 weeks.
Lord
I mean,
Bezos.
maybe he got salty because I just murdered him at the golf course. But, you know, no reason.
That's what we have to golf. That's what we talked about that before.
Yeah.
I
Another
wanna
routine.
we should start that like next week.
Yeah, we should do it.
We'll go Costco and buy some clubs.
Oh, wait, you don't have clubs yet? You can just use mine.
You don't mind? Are you right-handed?
Yeah, I'm right-handed.
All right,
and I'm
yeah.
like a standard size.
Yeah, perfect.
And I think, theoretically, it's going to sound so good. Prepare to edit. My shafts are hard enough for you.
Jesus.
I'll just make that a little louder.
Ooh. No, but it's actually a technical term.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, stiff is easier
Yeah.
for sure.
Then a bendy one.
Yeah, the flexible.
Fluffy shaft.
All right, sidetrack done. Back to the show. It's
No.
June 12th at
Dude,
the Virgil.
I had a fucking June 12th, Virgil.
Don't forget.
It's gonna be awesome. Well, how
Just
much
trying
is
to
it?
bring it back on track.
Nia, how much are tickets? Do you know,
15.
For the podcast listeners, it's $8.
dude?
For the other ones,
We also have to get. We don't make anything before $250.
So that means
$250. That's a lot of tickets. 15 to $250.
I wasn't expecting to make money. That's for sure.
I know,
wait,
but that's
15 tickets?
$15 per ticket.
Yeah,
and we
but
don't
it's
make
used-
anything.
So you sell
Before
20
the
tickets,
first.
you're good.
Yeah, just about.
That's
So-
fine.
No, 250, right? So you have to
Yeah.
sell.
We have to sell 250. So
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
do 20 tickets,
20
you
tickets,
earn
yeah.
$50.
We'll sell more than 20
It's not that
tickets.
bad.
We'll do well. I think,
Yeah.
dude, like I said, this is gonna be a good show. I got a lot of people who are already interested, so like, it'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna push it on everybody too. But yeah, Virgil, come see us live. Celestial, it's gonna be fun.
CLSTL.
So, dude, I had a ridiculous
She was
week
in it?
though when it comes to exposure to the music world. So this is like another thing. So I get back. Neo and I hang out Monday. We do some stuff for like Spotify. We're gonna release a new song, Distance, in like a month and 2 weeks, like 6 weeks, I think, from Friday. So we're setting that up. We're just like hanging out, whatever. We go get sushi, have a couple beers, like normal kind of evening. And then the next morning I wake up and I'm like tired, like I'm beat from this weekend. And Ellie's just like, "Oh, my friend's show at." I shouldn't have said that. At this record label is.
Edit.
I will definitely edit that. At
So this show at this record label?
at this record label is tonight. And like when she first tells me, I'm like, okay, like yeah, I'm super tired, but like I definitely want to see what this is about. Like I want to understand. Like if I meet somebody or like, I hate like the term networking, but like I definitely want to like talk to people, like find out what this is. You know, working the big biz is all about.
Of course. The more you know.
Dude, so we get there and we're like early. Oh, first off, no, we get this text at like noon or something. It's like, hey, are you coming or not? And I'm like, yeah, we're coming. And so we're on the list. Everything's good. Yeah. And so we get there, and it's like downtown, super cool. Like I'm like, this is really exciting. All right, like this is gonna be fucking awesome. Like they got free drinks, some good food, like dope ass show. Like they're gonna film it. This is gonna be really cool. We get there, and the security's immediately like, hey, like go wait outside. Like the door's locked, and I'm like, he's like, get in line, and I'm like, there's no line. Like where? He's like, go ahead and create a line over here.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We're gonna bring out a velvet rope.
So I'm like, all right, like whatever. Like I guess this is the big biz, you know, whatever. Like I'm gonna go stand in line. So we're standing in line. He comes out. He's like, listen, if you weren't on the list as of last night, you're not allowed in. And I'm like, well, I got a text from the artist today, like that I'm on the list as of this morning. So like, I think I'm good. Whatever. We go in, and Ellie's on the list. I'm not. So my brain's immediately like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Like, I'm underground, punk rock, whatever. Like, I don't need this like fancy shit. I'm just gonna go get dinner. Like, Ellie, you have a good time, whatever. Like, and she's like, no. And I'm like, nah, trust me, I'll just get dinner. Like, it's fine. You know? And like, I'm saying this in front of the guy, like ego maniac. And I'm just like, whatever. And she's like, no, wait. I see the artist or like her, I think her like producer of her music videos, and I don't know him at all, but Ellie does. So he's like, hey, my husband, like, he's not on the list, whatever. He's like, oh, okay, give me 1 second. I wait like 20 minutes outside, like a dog, dude. They treat me like a dog.
Dog in the rain.
Yeah, and there's always like cool people, like really cool LA people, like getting in front of me.
Does this bouncer guy have like a blazer on? Is it like that?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Okay.
No, yeah, no, they take their job seriously. And I get it. Like, I don't hate them. I hate the idea of where you are right now. You know, like, I get it. Your job's, I used to valet cars, bro. Nobody likes a valet, really. You know? And so, like, I understand, like, this is the suit I'm talking to. And so finally they're like, oh, come in. And the guy's just like, all right, man, well, I guess you're on the list. And so they give me a wristband, whatever. I go in. Immediately it's like everyone there is trying to prove something. Or like it's like a fashion show plus like who do you know kind of thing. And
they all are.
Oh my God, though. Like, and when we walked in, my first impression was like, what's up, dude? My first impression was like this is just an office. Like, it's the exact same thing as any corporate office I go into in my day job. Like, this smells like an office. They got free snacks. They got a little fridge over there, TVs with the company news, you know, and the stage is basically like where an office would typically put like a conference room or like a big, like wherever they do their like little announcements and stuff. So I'm like, oh, fuck, that's interesting. Like, I thought it'd be more rock and roll or like more music kind of thing. And everyone you talk to is like, when you're talking to them, they're like, nice to see you, which I thought was a myth. Like, they come up to you like, oh, it's so nice to see you. And I'm like, I've never met you in my fucking life.
Because they don't know who the fuck they're talking to. It's just a safe bet for them to assume that, like, to not accidentally say nice to meet you when you've already met.
Bro.
But it's so obnoxious.
That's how I felt about it. I was just like, well, that's kind of sneaky. And it's like, oh, I'm so-and-so's manager. And the entire time they're talking to you, their eyes are like doing this. They're like, yeah. Like,
yeah, they dart.
Yeah, they're looking around.
Oh my God. Because they're looking for their next intro
target.
or their next exit. Yep.
Yeah, and like,
Jesus.
So anyways, like I go through, I grab like a drink. Bartender's the coolest dude there.
The best. I was saying he's the best person.
Of course.
You make friends with.
Yeah, and my like, my mood is going down very quickly as I'm here. You know, like, you know, the only thing that brought my mood up was like other cool people there who like knew me were coming and saying hi to me, which is such a disgusting thing to think. Like, it's like, oh, I feel validated because this person who everyone else thinks is cool thinks I'm cool right now. So
it's only natural.
I know, but it's so ugly. It's such a weird thing. So anyways, that's all to be expected, right?
We're monkeys.
Yeah, we are. We're definitely monkeys.
Cocoa like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Banana, good.
You will give me banana.
Yeah, and so I get my drink, whatever, like, and like the show's kind of about to start, and I sit down, and like now I'm in it. I'm like, this is really cool. This is like pretty sweet. Like, I'm right here. It's almost like a super high end tiny desk kind of setting. I mean, tiny desk is super high end, but like, you know what I mean? Like, being there
It looks more high.
I'm like, the sound's gonna be nuts. Like, this is gonna be such a fun experience, you know. Yeah. And so this dude comes to sit next to me, and he literally sits on my shoulder, like accidentally.
What do you mean?
Like, it's just like it's
That's because you're too wide, bro.
No,
While he's going down.
I'm too wide.
You're too wide, bro.
Broad.
But his
Too
ass
jacked.
like hits my shoulder, and he's just like, ugh, like gives me this weird look, and I'm like, bro, you almost sat on me.
Yeah, what
Why'd
the
you give me
fuck?
that nasty look? But I said, I was like, you're gonna sit on me, like, you know, and he just like ignores me, and I'm like, I guess, what the fuck is going on? Like, is nobody nice? Like, this is such an odd thing, and I'm obviously like, well, like whether it's because I'm I'm creative or like maybe an artist or I'm overly observant. I think of a lot of
No, I
stuff.
see
And
what you mean,
analyzing, yeah.
Most people might have just been like, "This is cool," but for
And
me,
also, it's like your kind of first time in this environment, so you're like so curious and so excited to see how it works and everything. So
hope so.
you're like, it's like your first day at the job. You're like, oh my god, they do
Yep.
this and people do this.
yeah. I was.
I
I just go back to the bar and drink more at that point.
Yeah, I would be getting shit faced.
No,
honestly.
I literally asked, I was like, I'm like, I get a double whiskey.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
like poured it. I was like, a little more. He's like, I'll do one with you, bro. He like does a shot of
Hell
whiskey.
yeah, he's
and I'm
the
just
man.
like, thank you.
Attaboy.
And I'm sitting there sipping my whiskey, whatever. Show starts, and dude, like the sound kicked ass. Like it was.
Okay, it was good.
It was the album. There's actually a lot to this. I don't want to shame the artist at all because what sucks is that person is not responsible for any of this environment.
No.
Like, which is why it's so interesting to me. Like, this person who made this album is fucking amazing. Like, the depth through this album is crazy. Like, it goes from sort of pop stuff, very authentic, like Mexican music, to rock and roll, and there's like all kinds of string sections. And she worked with this huge producer, the guy who made the music for the Last of Us TV show. He's a-
What's his name?
like legendary
know.
producer. He's getting up there in age, but like you could tell like the amount of heart and soul that went into this project is just it's unmatched, like perfection in my opinion. So like I'm enjoying this as a performance. Right as the show starts, her in-ears aren't working, and you can always tell on stage like the stress level. You
Yeah.
know, and I'm trying to like smile and like if they see me, I'm like, hell yeah, this is all good.
Yeah.
But you just see their like faces, like the stress is like going crazy. And I'm like, man, that sucks because if this would have been like a free show to promote, it would have been like way less of a thing and more people would have maybe seen it. But it was for industry
Yeah.
and there's all
And
this pressure.
Her
Exactly,
bosses,
that
probably
amplifies it.
donors and
Dude, and the
shit,
way
yeah.
they opened it up, instead of being like someone coming out there who's cool to MC, just like, all right, motherfuckers, we're here tonight. You know, this is to celebrate
Yeah.
so and so. Let's give it up for so and so.
At
It was
least
just
be
like,
chill, yeah.
we are here today. This is excuse me, everybody. Shh.
Oh my god, total geek.
Excuse me, we're here today to celebrate this album. It's been a long time coming, and give it up for so and so. I was just like, wow. You made it, dog. Like you just made it to a big record label, and they're investing all this in you. And so that was your intro.
Transaction complete.
Does that sound familiar, Neil? That sounds similar
from
to what we did last
from our
Sunday.
showcase. Yeah,
A corporate
mean-
event.
Yeah, I mean it's exactly the same.
yeah. It was a
It's-
mixed bag at our show. I think the guy, I won't name names. He was fine,
My man,
but
my man,
the other
my favorite
the
guy.
other one in charge.
He actually loves me, bro.
You're very loved.
Yeah, he sent me a text to say, bro, you're amazing. No, I'm joking. This guy tried to fire me of this gig.
Oh,
I
dude.
think I told John the whole scenario.
So
We
you're
got
just meant
through
for rock and
Tell
roll,
me
dude.
later. That sounds great.
Yeah,
But so the show goes on, whatever. It's amazing. Like all props to them. The band was great. The vibes were great. Once they figured out the in-ear situation, she just took them out, which was pro move.
Yeah.
And so everything goes great. Like really awesome performance. They do like a little break, and then Rolling Stone's there to do an interview.
No
That's
way.
awesome.
Yeah, it's sick. Like this is a
Wow.
big deal.
Yeah, it's
like
a big event.
And so I go down to grab more drinks. And the other dude who sat on me went down to get more drinks. And he's like friends with our friend. I've never met him before, right?
Okay.
But like we have mutual friends, which usually means like
You can conversate.
we can be buddies,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So I go up to this guy and I'm like, what's up, buddy? Like I pat him on the back and I'm like,
shit.
Didn't like that.
no, he didn't give a fuck about that.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what do you do? I'm like, so what do you do? Like, I'm like, do you know the singer? And he's just like, so-and-so? Like, he's like, said her name. And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I produce her music videos. And like walks away from me. And I was like,
I can't
I just looked at
stand
the
it.
bartender and I was like, brother, I'll take another double whiskey.
Yeah, I respect your fortitude at this event. I don't know if I could have stomached it.
At this point, I'm a complete observer.
Right, you
I-
have to
yeah.
be.
And I have no
An
expectations.
innocent
Right.
bystander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, motherfucker's going to know me one day.
Yeah, exactly. You got to keep that running, otherwise you fucking lose it.
I don't give a shit. I mean,
Regardless, it's just the decency level there.
I
It's
just
like-
hate it.
Yeah, it's too
If you
bad.
think like these people got money, they got success, you think they would like be cooler as a result.
nah, dude.
But it makes them worse. It makes them fucking worse.
A lot of them probably don't have money. A lot of them probably don't have success. That's why they're like
you don't
that.
think so?
Dude,
Even
it's
at
crabs
that,
in a
even
bucket.
at that.
No,
crowd
dude.
you
No,
were
so
at?
behind the scenes, from what I know, like nobody on this project is rich. Like, I mean, they have like
even the singer.
I think the monthly, and dude, I love the singer. Like I don't. None of this is like she is amazing, but I'm like concerned because like she's got this label. She has her own Spotify playlist. She has all kinds of press. They did this event for her. I think her monthlies, and this is not a sign of whether or not you're successful. Monthly listeners on Spotify, however you want to look at it, it means nothing. If you have great art, you have great art. But like if you're all this money being invested in you, you'd think you'd have like 150K maybe monthly.
A year,
like
yeah.
And she got like 10,000.
Oh wow,
a month. And so like you look at this stuff,
but you'd expect more.
Yeah, and
for like I'm assuming she's famous.
Yeah, and she'll probably blow up.
Yeah.
She'll probably get there. But like, there's a huge backstory to how she got the deal, and I feel so bad talking about her, but she's never gonna fucking listen to this, so it doesn't matter. But like, I just want her to have like a crazy amount of success because it's amazing art.
Sure.
But when you see all this going into it and the discomfort involved,
the
from my
corporate
perspective,
bureaucracy, the corporate lens, the checklisting, the
Yeah.
manufacturability, compartmentalization of what art should just be free flowing.
like, is that the dream?
I don't know.
Is that really it? And then I look at other artists that like, I don't know, make major changes or sign with new labels and things like that, and they go very corporate. And the way their personality kind of changes, and maybe it's completely true. Like it's true to who they are, and that's who they always want to be. Like MGK is a great example, amazingly talented, but like that dude did a fucking coin flip like no one else.
Yeah,
and he totally owns it, and his music's sweet. But like, you look at that, and you're like, how corporate is this? Like, what all is behind this? Like, I watched the Liver King documentary the other day. That was a pure corporate marketing. Like, he signed with this huge.
That's so funny.
Yeah, a great documentary.
Wow.
Check it out.
I want to watch that. He's a character.
I want to get primal for sure. Yeah. Get all the steroids. Yeah. But
all I eat is organs. I swear.
Oh my god.
yeah, dude. It was just such an interesting experience.
I'm sorry. It got me too.
edit.
And then, so anyways, we're like doing it. And at one point, someone's like asking me like what we do or what I do, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm in a band because I just like I'm in a music band. I'm gonna say I'm in a band, whatever. She's like, oh, what's it called? Immediately like looks it up, and like I just see her eyes like dart immediately to like followers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh goddamn.
Welcome to Los Angeles, John. It happened to me so many times in jam
Yeah.
sessions and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like always, like I know I don't care, and probably you don't care either. But that feeling, like you see their eyes, and they just look up and down. They look at the number.
It's just so close to validation now. It's the same thing, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Wild.
and it's like
a social score.
Yeah.
for me, it's not like I'm disappointed because I'm not validated. I'm just disappointed that human
them.
beings are like this.
Yeah,
you know,
that's how I feel too.
it's like wow.
Listen to it.
Yeah. It's like, give me a trend.
Or they'll be like, follow me on Instagram, like let's hook up. And then they'll give
Let's
you their
hook up.
Instagram. And they'd never follow you back. And then you got to unfollow them. You feel like the dick.
Dude, facts. That's exactly how
Oh
it
my
feels.
lord.
It's just ridiculous.
Shout out to all those people. We
Yeah,
love
shout
you.
out to them. They make the world go round, I guess.
I mean, bro, we love them. Yeah, we just have to love them for what they are, bro. They're machines.
What it made me realize was you're going to be successful. Like, you can be successful no matter what. Like, whether you have all that backing you, whether you have the best music ever, like, it's really just, you have to catch a wave or you have, like, something, it's up to you. It's not up to anyone else whether or not you're going to blow up, I don't think. I mean, you can, like, obviously resources help. If I had $100,000 to spend on marketing,
exactly.
we could get a shitload of listeners, but like,
Right.
is it going to create a movement? Is it going to, captivate people the way I want it to? We can't predict that.
Yeah.
And neither can record labels, neither can anybody. And
Nope.
so for me, it was actually kind of like, it gave me a really optimistic view on our path. And the whole time, like, even the way home, I was like barking at LA. I was just like, that's why I fucking love my friends. Like, we're like we're just making fucking great music and everyone's cool and happy to be there. And like, that's the best environment on earth. Like, there's no greater dream. Like, that's the dream right there.
Right.
I don't care if we're making money. I don't care if like we have 1 million listeners or not, but like, we have a lot of fun doing that. And we have our shows at like fucking Molly Malone's or with Katya, with Velvet Red, like, and now this upcoming show at the Virgil, like every time, good fucking time.
This is going to
Yes.
be such a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We rock and roll, dude. We make cool original music. We take the chances and it's like, whatever. Everyone's invited. It's a good time. There's no fucking list to get the Virgil, you know? And yeah, you gotta buy a ticket, but it's $15, like, you know, like that kind of thing, versus like creating this fake atmosphere of you have to be important to get in, which was the vibe. Because you get it, dude, there's room. You know, this list was important, but there's fucking room here. You know, there's friends that didn't get in.
It's like when you go to half the clubs or bars in LA where there's a list and you go and it's like half empty. Like they're faking the, you know,
you pay the cover.
Yeah.
And you get in, you're like, damn. I went to a Latin nightclub in Chicago like that one time. $20 cover. I was in college.
Oh, no.
That was significant funds.
Yeah.
That's significant money back then.
It's like 2 drinks.
Dude, yeah. We get
I
in
mean,
there.
nowadays it's more like
One.
half a drink
Yeah.
in a club in LA.
It's my 18-pack at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do I even bother?
Why bother?
That's how I feel.
But yeah, I think it just, once again, it goes to show that success is just what you define, you know? Like,
Yeah, it's beautiful, too.
it doesn't matter. And I think just as an independent artist, just stay independent.
Yeah, 100%.
as long as you can.
I think it's better, like, basically record labels now, they're like a bank. You just borrow like
it's a
$50K
VC.
to make a record,
It's a loan.
and
Yep.
then they have to recoup it.
Yep.
So why not go to Bank of America or Chase? You know what I mean? Like, at least you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Plus, they
They're-
own the masters. Plus,
yeah.
most of the time,
Exactly,
they
yeah.
own your product.
Dude, that's actually a fantastic point. Like,
It
you
is.
could form a. I mean, obviously you have your LLC for your band, but you could diversify that in ways where like owning assets could be what you take out loans on. Like our buddy yesterday was saying, he's building a pool based off of the appreciated value of his home on his mortgage, and like you could do that with records.
Mhm.
So like whatever the value of your brand is could be one, and then you could own studios or you could
Yeah.
own a home. Your home could be under that, and just like take out loans on the appreciated value, basically pay no taxes. I sound like an idiot right now. But you know better than me, but whatever. But like, there's ways to do that, so your record could get paid for. You know,
I mean, I
by
think
that.
it's better to get like a good accountant than get a record label.
I actually agree.
Agreed.
At this
You know
point.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, we already talked about this. Like, being an artist, like outside of the artistic side, your business side is like entrepreneurship.
100%.
And so, like,
You got to hack it the same way. You got to
it-
tackle it in
it's-
the same
yeah,
financial
it's-
framework.
It's the same, yeah.
Yep.
It's the same. You open a bakery, you have an initial investment, and then you have like 3-4 years to start making like benefits, like start being a profitable, like profits, I guess. You have to start being profitable. And it's the same as an artist. It's just really hard because your commodity is like a harder sell than like a croissant.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. We are definitely clipping that.
What are you talking about? That's a perfect example.
No, it is. I'm glad he said croissant.
Croissant.
Yeah, thank
With the
you
little
again.
pause.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because it's not tangible. Music's not tangible. Branding's not tangible.
And as we said on the last podcast, like the model at the moment is not really like about owning. Everyone is leasing everything.
Yeah, everything. Whole damn world.
So I mean, maybe it's worth like looking at what car companies do to like make money from
good
leasing.
point.
You know what I mean? It
It's all
could
just
be
business.
Yeah, because it's a similar business. Like you even look at Netflix. Like it would be interesting because I do not know like how does it work, but like maybe as an artist, it's better to spend some of your time getting like sponsorships from brands and stuff, and including that into your revenue model
Yeah, 'cause
rather
then
than
you can
basing.
do what you want. Exactly.
Yeah, because you like the reality is it's very simple for any business. You have to calculate your costs, and then you have to find a way to make your revenues higher than the costs. It's very, very simple.
Yeah.
Very, very simple.
Yeah, and every business. I mean, most businesses aren't successful for a couple of years.
Yeah,
Same
and
in music,
most
you know?
businesses also have like multiple sources of income,
Yeah.
which is I mean, in today's day and age, it's very normal.
Mhm.
So maybe the future of music is like
There's a reason I left it in the flower bush, Neil.
my God.
Got some hungry boys.
No, but it's an interesting, interesting ongoing topic that we have on the podcast.
Yeah, it's actually, dude. I can't tell you how inspiring it is too, because we're in total control.
Yeah, of
You know, if we're
course.
cool and people fuck with us and they listen to
Yeah,
our music,
exactly.
like we're in total control.
Yeah.
Like everyone's looking for that golden ticket. It doesn't fucking exist. I just saw
I
it.
don't think it exists anymore.
Not at all.
Maybe it did back in the day. I'm not sure.
Well, back in the day, to find a great artist that was in LA, if you were in Europe, you know, or like wherever, or great artists in Europe and you're living in Southern California, like you needed mechanisms that existed to be able to distribute music at that scale and take that gamble. Now, music is distributed. You know, we all have TikTok. Which TikTok is just the most brutal app for us, dude.
Oh my God.
I've been
4
going for
likes.
it on there, dude.
I know. Keep doing it. Keep trying, but it's a little disheartening
Yeah,
for sure.
completely, yeah. But anyways, we have the ability to reach all corners of the earth, and so I don't understand like the real benefit. I mean, that's like a really cool indie record label that's just going to help us connect with like you know artists to tour and stuff like that.
Sure.
Like that work, I don't want to do.
But that's different. That's almost like a manager.
a tour
Like
manager,
a management thing. Because the thing with like big record labels against it is just they're just a bank.
yeah.
They do not care about you. They don't care about John. They don't care about Other Worlds. They don't care about Neil. They certainly don't care about Flo.
Nope. And I guarantee you, and this is I don't want to say this because again I don't know the artist or what her music is. I'm sure it sounds amazing, but
great.
The qualification of her to become a candidate, where they say we're going to invest this money into her, I guarantee you was not based off of the art, of the music, or it was,
No, it
but it
wasn't.
was a smaller factor. Here's what
They
it
have
was.
like another
It's-
kind of
It's a
checklist.
finance matrix,
Yeah,
a
exactly.
fucking risk factor. How much money will we invest versus how much is our potential ROI?
Exactly.
Upside,
Yeah,
downside
exactly.
ranges.
Yeah.
It's numeric. It's computational. Ooh, we'll throw her this much and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I know a little bit of the background. I don't want to tell all of it because it's not my story to tell. But she did a lot independently. She got connected with this producer independently, and he wanted to work with her because of the art. So that's a beautiful story, right? She did everything right. And then when it came to the record deal, I don't know any ins and outs of what this deal looks like, but I think I would agree with you. I imagine a lot of it had to do with the people that were backing her because her art is so amazing that got her into that position. It wasn't like, I don't know, the typical like, oh, dude, there they are.
Yeah, they're back.
So for folks who don't know, whenever you hear that sound, this specific sound, there are these like very
World War II.
Awesome.
yeah,
cool.
these amazing fellows. They fly these what are those like the
P-47s, I think.
yeah these old planes
yeah,
around LA. It's the coolest fucking
Vintage
thing ever.
World War II fighter jets, and they fly
Vintage.
in formation over the city like,
That's so fun.
we're gonna go to attack them, boys. Buckle up. So funny. It's cool, though. It's nostalgic. It's like people heard that during World War II. It'd be wild.
Not a good sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this girl's she's also 31.
Oh, she's 31. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
and so she went to bat with this record label to like try and get this to happen and like negotiate and everything. So she's very smart and like
Savvy,
very
yeah.
creative and like everything should go well for her. It's amazing. But yeah, the moral of the story is, like we've all said, just that energy around you is horrific to me.
Because there's
Yep.
that financial factor creeping in and that corporate lens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Versus
part of it.
good old Celestial Studio,
Yes, sir.
Flozinho Studio.
Flozinho Studio. It now has a fridge. Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going
Baby
up in
steps.
the world. Yeah.
Baby steps.
God damn, I love that space.
That space
Holy
is cool,
shit,
man. Bro, I got some new random mics. Like off of Reverb. $100 for the two of them. Super old. They're like from the late 60s.
Ooh.
Not like a known brand. I think it's from Ohio, actually.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
like a very small company that probably disappeared like so long ago.
Right.
But they
Okay.
sound great. I recorded like a soul record with
Where are you
them
going,
this
Neil?
week.
Getting a beer.
Oh, okay.
Not far.
Take two.
Not far.
Take two, Neil. Grab me one. Yeah.
grab 3.
What inspired the
The purchase?
purchase? Yeah, you just
Oh.
saw them and were like, oh, I'll fuck with these.
A 3 a.m. Reverb ad.
There's that corporate again.
There's that
I
corporate.
stay off that app.
Feeds you.
Thank you, bro.
Feeds you things you like.
No, but it's good, bro. I have like a little checklist of like a bunch of gear that I don't use at the studio anymore. So I'm just
Tascam.
like, no, I mean like the Tascam is like, its purpose is like not served by another piece of gear, so that's fine,
Yeah.
you know. But I have like a bunch of like cymbals that I don't use anymore that I cannot use for contract reasons. I have a bunch of mics that I haven't used in a while, so I'm like doing a little turnover.
I'll say a refreshment of material.
A refreshment.
You also got new speakers, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
Bro,
God.
that's actually a big upgrade.
Okay.
Big upgrade.
Unbelievable.
Tell me about these fine pieces of hardware.
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like kind of old. Like now they're like 15 years old or something.
Oh, so like were they refurbished or they were just
No.
pre-owned?
Well made.
Yeah, pre-owned. Yeah.
Okay, well-made pre-owned. Okay.
But yeah, they're great. They're like horizontal design as opposed to like most speakers. I always wanted to have them because when I was like starting music, I was working with this guy who had a pair of those, and I always thought, oh my god, it's so cool. Like the way it looks, is like horizontal. It has like two woofers, one tweeter in the middle.
Okay.
They look, and they like the woofers are like, they have like this carbon finish on it. It just looks like two big transformers kind of.
Yeah, it does. It looks
know?
very professional. And the sound,
And it sounds great.
it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. It feels like the way I could describe it to me was the exit of the sound out of the speaker, what we were previously listening to, was like muddled. It isn't for like enjoyment purposes. Like if you're a music listener and you go into our studio with the way it was a month ago without those,
It sounds great.
it sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds great. But when you put those things on, it's like I think you said like the image of the sound like coming out at you is just so defined. It's like
Yeah, it's so deep.
You can almost see it.
Yeah, you close
yeah.
your eyes, dude. Yeah, like but it was such an eye-opening experience the
Yeah.
first time you played those things
For me too, because I've had like this pair I've had for like 3 or 4 years, but I had the exact same ones before, so I've been mixing on those pre-Sonos speakers for like 10 years, something, and they were always great. Yeah, I loved them. I never wanted to change them because I just loved them. I knew them inside and out.
Yeah.
I always had great result with them. But then I don't I thought to myself, okay, like by the end of this year, I should buy some like nice speakers so I don't have to reference everything on headphones, especially for like reverbs and like little
Yeah.
details, And I don't know, like the opportunity came. There was this guy that, put them online for sale like a while ago, and I found the ad for it, and I saw it was like 9 months. No one made an offer, no nothing. I was like, dude, would you take like 60% of the price? He was like, yeah. I was like, cool. If I do cash today, would you take like 55% of the price? He was like, yeah, can you come pick them up? I was like, you damn right, son. So there I rolled up, bro, at 11 p.m. on a Sunday in Orange County, bro. My event was hammered when I went to pick it up. Yeah, he was hammered, bro. He was with all his buddies. They were barbecuing. Like, they were smoking cigars inside of his studio. They were like
that's sick.
hammered.
Good timing.
Good timing.
It was the sale. They were celebrating the sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
But I think, no, they were actually, because this guy used to have a very big music school in Orange County,
Okay.
and he sold it off like last year.
Oh, so he did liquidate. Okay.
Oh, yeah, and he made,
Bank.
I mean, brother, the house was very nice. In front were 2 Tesla Model X,
Yeah, that's
brand
cool.
new, 2 BMW like motorcycles, really nice, really high end.
Those are sick.
And inside there was some crazy gear, bro. Crazy gear. Like the best Rhodes Mark 1 I've ever played in my life.
Wow.
And I played a bunch. Like it was incredible. Like
He let you play for a little
pristine.
bit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You just chilled for a little bit before you grabbed your speakers.
Yeah,
and left.
exactly.
That's awesome.
Nice, good time.
Yeah.
Good time. But yeah, those speakers are
That's the
super
environment
nice.
we were looking for, folks. That's what we want in our organic
Relaxed
interactions.
and friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, can you imagine not being an artist and working in the music industry? Like how weird that is. Like Ellie was telling me the other day, she's like, "You work for Spotify." I was just like, I mean, I guess, but I feel like it'd be kind of weird.
I'm producing an artist who used to work for Spotify.
What do they say about it? I mean, you can if they talk about it at all. Jesus.
Interesting. I won't go into too much depth. Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
that was the vibe I got.
It ties in exactly to what you described.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna turn these lights on real quick.
Everything is based on numbers.
Yeah, again, back to the financial framework, the matrix.
It is, and it's purely mathematical.
Mm. That can't dictate forever. I feel like, again, there's a pendulum swinging coming back. I understand the necessity for that kind of, we'll call it model in a business, but
Yeah, of course.
it's gotten too influential, put it that way.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, if you look, just the concentration of power and money is happening everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like the tech field is like the most obvious example, but if you look at it, I was watching an incredibly sad documentary about mass fishing the other day.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
Not a good
And
topic.
it's the same thing, bro. Like, there's one huge Dutch corporation that owns like approximately 50% of the fishing boats in Europe,
Good God.
under like a gazillion shell companies. They're all like tied in at the top in this huge conglomerate,
Right.
and they just
Scrape the oceans dry.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
scrape is exactly the word. They use
Yep.
this technique. I forgot the name and I cannot translate it in English, but basically they have this like huge net that is weighted with like iron bars at the bottom. It drops down to the bottom of the sea, and then they drag it, and it scrapes the bottom of the sea, and it creates like a wall of sediments that pushes the fishes into one humongous net.
Yeah.
It's like incredible. It like there's a movie that just came out that's called Ocean. It's narrated by this British guy that's like 99 years old.
It's
Oh, the
David
famous guy.
Attenborough.
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
The man's been around for many years.
Yeah.
Talks of creatures of the wild.
Exactly
Oh my
that.
God, that's such a
Pretty
good
good.
impression.
Yeah.
Here we are. The boat aggressively trolls the ocean floor, wiping it clean of all biomatter.
I love when he does
Yeah.
one where he's just like, and the crocodile attacks, and it's like this intense thing.
It's
you
like
know?
gruesome.
and he's like talking about just like some days are good, some days are bad in nature.
Exactly.
A sad ending for our fellow
And
friend.
then it goes to like a happy little bird. The next scene,
Yeah, exactly.
Here we are on the
Genius.
rainforest.
But yeah,
it's
go
called
check out
Ocean?
that movie. It's
Okay.
called Ocean, and it's very eye opening. You know?
dude, can you imagine living your good little fish life? You know, your good little fish
Brother.
girlfriend.
Nemo.
Holy fuck. No, but can you imagine? There's like this wall of shit coming towards you.
that happened to us. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
right-
we would funnel. We'd funnel into a giant space net.
yeah. No, Mike and I would be in the Whole Foods, the basement of the parking lot. That's our nuke plan.
Yeah.
We have a nuke
Whole
plan.
Foods?
Yeah, dude. There's enough concrete between
That's
the
actually
surface.
very smart.
Yeah, dudes get cooked.
You
down
think there is?
with all the savages?
It's 3 floors down. It's a good spot.
No,
to be.
In the
way.
Whole
How do you
Foods?
know that?
Yeah.
Mike
How
thinks
did you
about.
find
Oh,
this
at the
out?
very bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, but you would need to like, bro. You need to upgrade the doors
Hey,
dramatically. Bro.
yes, but we're talking contingency, like last
Yeah,
minute,
yeah.
no other option.
Yeah.
Like last second, bro.
We're talking the one on cold water.
Shh, yeah, that one. Exactly.
Give it away, Neil.
That's the one, Neil. Everyone go to that one.
No VIP list.
Bro, John is just standing at the door,
yeah.
and his suit is like,
I'm a VIP new
"Who do you know,
Fallout
boy?"
You just go ahead and create a line right over there.
But there's no line. No, you are the
You are
line,
the line.
and you will wait until I say so.
Says I have 5 minutes.
So I can hear it.
Oh God.
No, dude, it's fucked up. You're gonna make me not want to eat tuna anymore. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat tuna anymore. It fucked me up, dude. Every time I go to a sushi restaurant, cheapest thing on the menu.
What happened?
Dude,
Tuna roll.
So yeah, spicy tuna roll, $7-8. Most sushi spots, maybe $9. Okay, $9.50 if we're talking premium.
Yeah.
You know,
that was
it's
sustainably fished.
yeah. No, it's like it's always my go-to because it's so cheap. I eat one of them, I'm full, and then I'll
Yeah,
have like
yeah.
edamame. I spend $25 on food. Like,
Chilling, yeah.
The delivery was insane. It was so good. If we're talking premium stuff.
and I watched like I got caught into like it's probably on Celestial's Instagram, dude. I've been using Celestial's Instagram as my own.
Uh-oh.
It's nice. It's fun.
You posted a story of
No.
this?
I mean like the algorithm on Celestial's
Oh, okay,
Instagram.
okay.
It's very entertaining. Check it out.
Uh-huh.
Like when you get the time.
I will. Yeah, I'll check it out.
I'll give you the login too if you want it. Like it's
Uh-oh.
fucking entertaining. There's no
looking
no
right
ass
fucking
in the
now.
discovery page, which is a fucking achievement for me. Like,
Are you sure?
pretty sure?
I'm
yeah.
gonna fact check.
Audit me.
You are being fact-checked.
It's all music and it's all funny stuff. It's like music funny.
This will change
This
soon.
one though, they're talking about like
Yeah, it's not
tuna.
bad.
Talking about like tuna and like whenever it's like that bright color in sushi, so it's all fucked up. It could be rotten, but it still looks perfect.
Oh no!
And last time we were there, I was at a sushi spot we usually go to. I was like, oh, okay, spicy tuna roll, and I was like really inspecting the tuna. And I asked the guy, I was like, is that the tuna? He's like, yeah. And I was like, fuck.
Oh no!
It could be sitting there for days. It doesn't matter. It's always going to be that perfect color. They just inject. Dude, I watched the whole manufacturing process from like when they caught it to like when they did this. And
You
it's
just fucked my life, John.
it's horrific.
Thank you.
I know, dude. And there's no more
So bad.
microplastic heavy ecosystem than like the sushi. Really, restaurants in general, like the amount of saran
And
wrap
here we
used,
are thinking that music industry is fucked.
They're all fucked. but-
Here we are talking about saying thank you to AI, and we're ingesting microplastics
petrol.
every time. Yeah, exactly. Petrol and microplastics every time we go to the fucking store.
I'm gonna ask my chat GDP if he thinks he knows how much plastic is in my body.
It probably will give you an answer you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dive deeper and be like, tell me what's in my head. Tell me what's in my balls. How much? How much plastic?
edit.
That was John and I. I played a show with this girl Madison, and there was a band on before us, and he started talking about microplastics. I thought this was the funniest thing. He was like, yeah, you know, you hear all this shit about microplastics. We all got microplastics in our balls. You know, it's terrible, but as long as we come together as one united family, we can figure this shit out. And then it's like hardcore punk music. So he's like, and we can figure this shit out. Now, roar!
I think the song was called like "Fuck the Government" or something.
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
It's like "Fuck the government."
If-
Dude, they were really good.
They
Oh, they were. I liked
They
them a
were.
lot. No hate. I just thought it was such a funny transition.
hilarious.
As long
No.
as we join hands,
Bro, that
we're a family.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be okay.
And again, back to your venue thing. We were talking about the venue with the record label versus that venue, which was, I think, was it a nightclub or something like that? I don't know, but
It's a nightclub.
It felt so much more like a music centric
oh, dude,
location.
that place kicked ass. That was
That
how
was
the
a
fuck
fun
did she
venue.
get those shows, dude?
She has a good booking agent.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need to meet a
Yeah, we should talk
booking
to her.
agent. Yeah, because like that, dude. If we had that, like that would be a game changer.
I know.
We have recorded
We have a
live
couple
shows. We have
people we can talk to.
cool. Well, we're gonna record the Virgil. We have the In the Stars one, which is good.
We're already good on content.
Yeah.
More can't hurt, but we should just set up meetings.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Tom to film this. He's gonna do such a good job.
Yeah. No,
I
he'll
told him
do
I'd just
right.
pay for his flight. And I think I'm gonna pay him
That's
a little bit
fucking
too.
sick.
But like,
Is
yeah,
he staying with you?
with Mike,
He'll stay with
Nice.
me. I've got the
Oh,
room. Yeah.
dude. Yeah, first time I met Tom, he was just this big dude sleeping on Mike's couch.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's a fucking barrel, dude.
Oh, yeah, I
Tom, we
imagine
love
him
you, dude.
differently.
Tom, I feel like you can bench. I know he's listening to this. And Tom can bench like 315 like 5 times probably or something ridiculous.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's strong,
315.
dude. He's the big blue ox in.
In what?
That's a perfect.
I don't know the reference.
That's a perfect description.
Paul
of-
Bunyan. You ever heard of Paul
Oh,
Bunyan?
yeah.
He's the big blue ox
He's
in Paul
babe.
Bunyan. He's the sweetest guy in the world too. I fucking love Tom, man. And but he's gonna come film, and so we'll have that. It's gonna be really fun. And yeah, dude, I would love to talk to a booking agent because if Madison's doing that, like,
Yeah.
she's
No reason we can't.
amazing shows.
Yeah.
Played Troubadour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great auras.
Troubadour.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite shows actually I've been to of hers. Was that one? That was really fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will on drums.
Well, yeah, was Will playing drums to you guys?
I believe so. Troubadour.
No, it was
yeah.
a different drummer.
No, it
oh,
was
at
Will.
Troubadour it was
Troubadour,
Will.
not this past one. No.
Yeah. No, Will's part of that. Oh, what the fuck is that Instagram like that thing now? Exposure World.
Exposure World.
That's interesting.
That's him. He is like the founder of Exposure World.
It's him. And I thought that other dude.
Another guy too, but yeah. Like he runs that shit.
Well, I don't think he does the podcast. They have their podcast.
Oh, okay.
Exposure World has a podcast. They have crazy artists on too. Like it's like a big deal. That's like a really big,
Hell yeah.
really cool thing.
Yeah. I got a cool community going.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, hit up Madison. She should come on the podcast too. We've talked
Yeah,
about
that would be awesome.
We have to get Lino on.
My man.
Yeah, Lino. What are you guys been working on? You guys been doing some cool shit in the studio.
Bro, yeah. We're doing some cool stuff.
It's all top secret right now.
I mean, it really isn't. We're just we were putting together his live set because he used to perform kind of like alone with tracks, So now we're like putting together like the live arrangement, I guess, because he
Yeah.
has a new album coming out
That's
Cool.
sick.
in September. It's called Plastic Made. It's a really sick album. Talks a lot about like the society being superficial and stuff like that. Super cool. So we're working on that.
Is
And
it in English or is it in French?
English?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And so we've been doing a lot of that. You know, we're taking it in a very European way. I had this thought today because right now I'm working a lot with European people and a lot with North American people, or like Anglo people and like Latin people, I guess is a better way of putting it. The relationship to time is so different.
Yes, it
How
is.
so?
No, it is. It's like not better or not worse in
It's
any case, but
different.
it's just so different. Like Anglo people, it's very like, how do I describe it? It's like
kind of
very
On the grid.
It's more rigid.
Yeah, it's very on the grid. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like okay, we have 3 weeks. We have to do this, 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 this. So today we do this. Tomorrow we do this. Like at this from this time to this time we do this. Whereas like, I guess in European culture that I come from, which I would say like Southern European, it's more like okay, there's a deadline. So in the middle of that, like between now and then, we're gonna do some stuff and we're gonna arrive at a result. But it's much looser, you know. So it's not like okay, we do 2 rehearsals and then it's the show. It's more like we're building it, we're finding a feel for it. It's also very cool. It's just a different approach. So we do this, and now we just started just for fun, like making like dance tracks with Lino's voice. It's very fun.
Nice.
It's actually very fun. So yeah, we've been doing like a lot of that.
That's really important though, because that way you're not stuck in the little box you made for whatever you're doing. Like it's
Yeah.
good to like step out and be creative. I feel.
Yeah,
like.
it definitely is. I would say like if you look at it in terms of mathematics, it's like less efficient,
yeah,
so to speak. But I don't know. I enjoy both of them.
yeah. What do
Yeah,
you
you're
think
having fun.
Celestial fits into our approach? Is it more?
I think so far it's been more like Anglo approach, like project number 1,
yeah,
do this, 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 this. Project is over. Move into project number 2, which I think it fits with like the personality of the band because it's like a very driven project and it started really from the ground up with this mentality. Okay, we're gonna like start the production phase and produce and then move on to marketing, shows, produce, marketing, shows.
yeah.
And I think it's a good system. I think it's a very good system because also the way our lives, like the 3 of us and Warren and Fra, all of our lives, they are molded into that model.
Yeah.
So I think it's a much better system.
We have to. It's just a requirement to be able to continue doing stuff together.
I think when you live in Los Angeles, it has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. You know, like with Lino, it's like a little different because there's no like hard set deadlines that we are responsible for right now. He is responsible for his deadlines. That's a different conversation. But in terms of the band, which is Rafael, the guitar player, and me,
Dude, Raphael's sick too. He's
bro,
like
he's
the
he's
nicest
such a
guy ever.
nice guy around. Yeah, he's so good. Like he's like a great soul. You know,
Yeah.
he really is.
I remember listening to like some classic shit, like in his car or whatever.
Yeah,
And he's like, "We're gonna be fucking rock stars."
yeah. He's
I
so
love him,
fun.
yeah.
He's great. But so I think like the nature of the project right now allows for like that kind of approach that is more, you know, like slow and relaxed.
Yeah.
But it's still very efficient. Like, bro, we have like maybe like 30 tracks.
Holy
We're, like,
shit!
damn.
That's a
Between-
lot. Okay.
Yeah, ready to be
Wow.
played. Like everything is mapped. Like the auto tune is like automated. Everyone knows what to play on what part. Like it is, but it's also like a large scale project kind of thing because we had to catch up, like prepare his entire discography.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's for playing live.
But
yeah.
for example, like I'm working on 2 projects in France right now, and I really feel the disconnect between the time management, like the culture of time management, between their lifestyle and my lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it's like I send you a version, you take a day to listen to it, and you point out all the things that need fixing. You don't need to say what's good. You don't need to say what's bad. I know that it's good. I'm proud of it already. You don't need to say that. You don't need to like send me a video saying, "Oh, the chorus feels great." Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
I know
ChatGPT.
it because like
That's what I was gonna say. Don't say thank you.
no, but you know what I mean. But it's more like you know, they'll like reply immediately, "Oh, I love it," and then like a day later, "Oh, could you change that?" And then 2 days later, "Actually, I changed my mind about this bridge. Like, can you take out the flute and like replace it with something?" You know, and it's like, so I
Feedback
have
loops.
yeah, the feedback loop is like much longer. Instead of being like one iteration per loop, it's like 5 or 6. So then
Yeah.
I have to wait 5 or 6 iterations of feedback before I fix it, because otherwise I just open the session, fix something, then I think of something else and I do something else that is like not required. That's, you know,
Yeah, of course.
it's a different workflow. So I'm adjusting to it, you know.
Yeah, that's
but,
cool.
But I think it's great too. It's really nice, and I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's funny with Ellie being like Mexican. I learned a ton about how they look at time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very, very different from like how I was raised. I was a lazy little fucking kid though. Like, you know, when I was like little, I didn't give a shit. It was just like
Yeah.
whatever. Like, but like now that I've gotten older, I'm just like, all right, like you have to have some sort of boundary, deadline, whatever. And whenever I hang out, like, and we go to Mexico for like 2 weeks or something, when I'm there, I'm like, this is the life. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are
But
we
in
doing?
Southern Europe and in the Mediterranean, we have this saying
Saying.
that like Northern people, they have watches, but we have time.
Yeah.
And I think it's like so accurate. It's just like another conception of life.
Yeah.
They call it Latin time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
kinda,
party
yeah.
starts at 8, but it's Latin
Yeah,
time. So
exactly.
it starts at 11.
Exactly. Exactly.
Way later.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think there's nothing. I mean, I was raised like this, so of course for me it feels like completely normal. But having lived here so long, sometimes I'm like, wait, but at some point, you guys gotta get your shit together.
Or
You
you
know,
don't, dude. Like, imagine. Like,
don't.
I always think about like corporations. You know, like how like in the U.S. everything is so tight. Everything is
Everything's
like
super
boom,
tight.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. You have to be on top of it. Like if you're not, like you could lose your job. Like it's crazy. And I imagine like what it's like to work for a corporation in other countries. And my thought is that it's easier. I don't know if it is.
I think it's becoming more and more like this.
It has to.
Just like a corporation will always remain a corporation.
Yeah.
Like I remember my mom, she used to be like the head of admin in like how do you call this? Like a lab, like a
R&D
test-
lab.
No,
Research
not
lab?
R&D. No, more like blood testing.
Yeah.
Okay.
that kind of stuff. You know?
Okay.
And when she started there for like 10 years, it was like, 4 associates, but it was like not a corporation. It was like a medium-sized company. They had processes. It was like fairly efficient. Then they got bought out by this huge corporation, and her life became hell on earth
Yeah.
because the finance team is asking for like the results of the month on like day 1 of month +1, right? So it's like May 1st, they want the results from April.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have all the results because some stuff is like still ongoing in the billing cycle and all that stuff. So she has to like try to compensate, but then there's an error. So then she gets called back 2 days later. And it's like, it became very much, as you described, like super tight, super
Well,
rigid.
And to put that back on music, you know what I mean? It's like there's a balance to creativity. And then
Yeah.
if you think about music, it's like imagine you put out a record, it's a new record, and you're unfortunate enough, say you're a huge artist, and you put out your punk album the same day MGK puts out his new punk CD, like single.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and like the record label's calling you like, hey, we got to do this. We have to differentiate this way. Like it's all business at that point. And so when you mix those worlds, it's just such a weird, you need it because you obviously have to do well as a musician. You have to like make sure this isn't a wasted effort or all the money you put in. Like at our level, it's like whatever. Like I'll spend money in music till I die without making a penny back because like, it's just the dream. It's like the best thing in the world to just
Yeah.
hang out with you guys, make fucking music, play shows, all that stuff. But you obviously want it to be successful.
You know what would be sorry, I just had this thought, so I'm gonna throw it out there. But it would be great to have like another type of creative who's like already pretty successful and has a team around them, like a YouTuber or something, to ask them how they manage that.
Yeah.
Because I know like a lot of YouTuber, when they start to get things going, they hit this problem that we were talking about, where like your passion and your source of income become so intertwined that you have to like make choices, like change the way you live, change the way you think. So I think it would be super interesting to talk to someone like this,
Yeah.
and ask them like how did they negotiate it, like how you know how they surrounded themselves, like what kind of people, what kind of processes they put in. I think it's
What the
very
strategy
important.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if there wasn't a strategy, how it ended up working. Because sometimes there's, I mean, Latin people. Sometimes we don't really have a plan. We just
It's
like make it work day by day,
go with
and
the
then
flow.
like you look at it 5 years later, and you're like, oh fuck, yeah. If that was a strat, that was a great strat. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
But I think it would be interesting because I think for a lot of creative people overall, it's a big challenge.
Dude, it's actually a funny thing you said, because when we first started posting on Instagram, I remember being told like you have to have a theme. Like there has to be like everything has. You even kind of brought this up a little bit, but like when you look at really good Instagram pages, there's always like a common theme between a lot of the posts. And if you look at ours, like it Ellie said this the other day. She's like, yeah, I creeped on your Instagram. You guys have like a really good Instagram. And I was like, it is totally random, but it's just because we work through the identity of what CLSTL is.
Exactly.
It's natural.
Yeah.
It's us.
Which is
Everyone
great.
kind of has a built-in theme
Yeah.
automatically. And if
The
you
music video made a huge difference.
yeah,
too.
that
Yeah,
helped
it's
us discover like a color palette and
Yeah.
everything. And
Yeah,
but it wasn't
baby.
forced.
No,
You
not at
know,
all.
it's just like what felt good at the time, and now we
Serendipity.
run with it.
Yeah. We'll keep it going. Yeah. Well, cool, dudes. It's getting chilly.
Yeah,
It's
feel
getting
that.
dark.
So, final remarks. CLSTL is playing live at the Virgil in Silverlake. Super dope venue. I'll put the ticket information online. We have a
Florian will be shirtless.
Please, for the love of God. For the
Are you
love
gonna-
of God.
Oh, yeah, there's this product that we had at our gym the other day. They promoted. It's like this glossy stuff you put on. It helps
Oh
you to
my
like make
God.
you more shiny.
Oh my god.
That's what you need.
We all wearing that.
Yeah, it's like this,
Hell yeah.
bodybuilder like show kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff.
sure.
Yeah,
Really
I'm not
accentuates
sure they
your
want to
angles.
advertise with me, bro. Not too sure about that.
I'll ask. I will ask.
But you know, my door is always open.
We'll all be like 5 beers deep by the time we go up there with Glossy, just like, how y'all
5
doing?"
burritos in.
Hey, what's good, man?
You like what you see?
Just come to the Virgil to find out if we
Yeah.
got
If we
that
do or
deal
we
or
don't.
not.
That's right.
Yeah,
June
check it out.
12th. Yeah,
June 12th. It's a Thursday.
12th.
That's the beginning of the weekend.
that's right.
Take a Friday off. Come on. Come
Exactly.
Check us out. Let's have some fun.
What do you mean take a Friday off? Friday's a holiday.
Yeah.
Already.
It
Right?
pretty much is, yeah. Every
That's
Friday.
how I feel.
If only I could resist the urges of what comes with a holiday on every single Friday.
It's a holiday this week.
On holidays, I go pray in church, and then I meditate for 7 hours, and then I do 1,000 push-ups.
There you go. So take Flo's advice and go to the Virgil and do 1,000 push-ups
Oui,
because life is good.
oui.
Flo, do you have anything to add? I'm waiting for your advertisement on your...
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're annoying, just don't call me. That's my advertisement.
I thought you had one. We talked about this. You
No, I'm just joking. No, I'm putting together like a little course, like the A to Z of like how to make a demo and like send it out to a producer. Because I think a lot of people try to do that, but they shoot themselves in the foot by like boxing themselves in too much or like leaving too much room and not knowing what they want. So I think it's like I think it would be interesting for people. So, you know, if you think it's interesting, leave a little comment. If you think it's garbage, leave a little comment. I will not be offended. I will just change my plan.
I think that's a great idea as a musician myself because,
Yeah.
you can make a very thorough demo and have a lot of commitments that
Yeah.
maybe aren't expressing the full range of the song that you could. So I think, yeah,
Exactly.
that's a really good idea. I like that a lot. So where can they find that?
Stay
Is it
tuned.
available?
No, just stay tuned. Next episode, I'll have
Okay.
it.
All right. Cool.
Shit.
Cool. Neil.
Looking forward to the show.
Fuck
See
yeah,
y'all
baby.
there. I'm gonna
Listen-
fuck shit up.
Oui.
Listen to Celestial. Learn the words. Sing
Yeah,
it back to
exactly.
us.
I want to see you sing.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah. Mike.
Ditto. Can't wait for the show. Incentive to come is new stuff. You can hear new songs. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
And then, listen to Ray Vision podcast.
I am so behind on that, dude. I need to get back into it.
It's still fun as fuck. It's a great show.
So good.
So, all right. Peace out, everybody.
Au revoir, papas and mamas.
Love you.
Hello and good evening. We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to give you an update. We've got the Celestial Boys coming to town and play at the Virgil on June 12th at 7:40 p.m. Be there or be square. There'll be new music, new fun, and new vibes. We look forward to seeing you there. Ciao.
This show